I want to talk about a little with Cleveland now, about what you've done, where you're coming from, where you're going, man. Pianist, DJ.
I'm surprised with this guy, no?
Vocalist, jazz head.
Married, of course. The thing is that I always talk about music in terms of, I always make reference to a tree. And a tree has a root, and it has many branches that belong to the one tree. So for me, music is the root and the tree, but many branches.
The expression.
You understand? So I don't really lock myself into a genre when I deal with music. Drum and bass is as important to me as my jazz singing and my jazz piano or whatever, you know. It's all, for me, it's about music.
Originally started in jazz or?
No, man, I originally started in dub music, man. Sound system, baby. That's my initiation into music. Hardcore sound system from London, streets of London, East London, man. Fatman Hi-Fi, Shaka, you know, Sofra, Coxsone, all those classic sound systems from the 70s. That's what I grew up on. You know, that was my diet, man, for the 70s. I didn't want to listen to no soul music. I didn't want to listen to no jazz. I wanted to listen to dub. I washed myself in that music, man.
Put it away to a salsa.
You know, Burning Spear.
Burning Spear.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So that was the heartbeat for me. Then I started to meet other musicians that were jazz freaks. So they turned me on to jazz. So then, because jazz has a very interesting history, over 100 years now, that's a lot of music to check out, man. You're gonna need a few lifetimes to check that music out, man. You know what I mean? So Brazil music's always been a passion of mine, man. Always, for years, long time.
Man, there's more rhythms in South America than there's in the whole world.
You know what I'm saying? So for me to hook up with Patife now, it's destiny, man.
Would you like to rock it with me, baby? Would you like to jump it with me, honey? Could you, should you? Would you like to rock it with me, baby? Hold on, wait a minute. Would you like to jump it with me, honey? It's getting hot in here.
There's another side to this music, but then there's another side that you can't really talk about because it's more of a spiritual thing. I mean, you can talk about it, but it's kind of, it's not going to really make sense because it's kind of beyond the senses and the understanding. You know, there's another dimension to music that we deal with that is beyond the explanatory.
You've always had that to all your vocals.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's something that has been following.
Hinting towards other things apart from just here and now. And this is how
Yeah, I mean, for me, I just can't, you know, music is a gift, you know, so you got to catch it while you can. Do you know what I mean? It comes, you know, and you have to be ready to grab it, and sometimes it ain't going to fit in with what everyone else is doing, you know?
Yeah.
It
doesn't mean you shouldn't go with it.
Exactly, you know. That's what Project 23 was about as well. It wasn't part of anything else. It was something that grabbed it, man. We want to be part of like the creators' orchestra. You know, Chief's going to be the DJ. You know, hopefully, you know, he's going to be like the conductor. You know, Dex Smith. I'm going to be there, maybe, you know, emceeing for Papa. You know, doing a little vocal flex. So we're just preparing ourselves for that. Music is a forever being, like you are.
Just gotta get into
Music is a language, you know. It's the universal language. As people often kind of use that phrase, but do they really understand that what that means, man? That music is a universal language, because I can go to any country and get on a drum and start talking to anybody, any musician.
From Secular Key, what's your name? Cleveland, how you going? I'm Nick. All right, Cleveland's going to do a didgeridoo impersonation, and then he's going to take half the money out of the hat. No, he's not. He's just going to do it for our entertainment, and you guys are going to put money in for us. That'll be fantastic.
You gotta give me some chaos pad, man. Come on. Open my mouth and start singing, and we can start communicating.
All right, bit of audience participation. Fantastic.